Hi there, this is Eitan, and today I'm gonna make a review on my everyday tools. It's not, I want to say all of them are everyday tools, but these are not tools from my collection. Some of them were, but those are tools that I usually used or in my workshop slash warehouse or in my car or near me, or I tend to use them uh, not as a collection, but users, as we say. My folding knife collection is I do a rotation, but those are the knives that I'm going to show you are usually always around. So let's start with the. We all know the Recon One. This is my range knife. My range knife. It's in my range bag, and you need knives in the range, to do some maintenance, or sometimes the target they tilt side, and you need to cut a wedge and stuck it in the base, and then it stands. Cut threads, stuff like that. Power cords and all that. So it's good to have a knife in the range for all sorts of maintenance tool. By the way, carry also your utility tools for adjusting the sights and stuff like that. Not only a knife. Uh, Next one is my Spyderco Police 4 with K390. This one's seen recently a lot of pocket times, and I'm gonna keep it as a backup or always knife. Why? Because it's a very high performance slicer, excellent knife. I use it. It can cut bread. It's big enough blade. It can cut. I don't know, boxes if I want to put them in the garbage. And I mean, if you have this one by your side, always, it's it's excellent knife. I can't stress enough how well is it made now. As a tool, not as a collection. Look at the finish here. No, as a tool, it just excellent. Have excellent grind for everyday tasks, and it's beside the fact that it can rust because it's K390 and you need to keep it clean, not like that. uh, it's it's really efficient tool. Can't stress enough. Next, next is my Mora Light My Fire. Well, Mora is we all know them as a very good budget fixed blade knife made in Sweden. They give you a good worth for the money, really excellent value. This one is a stainless steel. Usually when I go out, I take out the kids and I need to cut some fruits and stuff like that. It's well made. It's well made for food prep. It's well made for general tasks, and it's stainless. So you wash it, you put it back. It's very easy to maintenance. And even if you're stuck in the middle of nowhere and you need a fire, so you have this fire rod stick. See, very nice. I like it. Anyway, in Israel it's not that critical because it's a small country and everything is very close, but it's a nice to have, and I don't see any damage with carrying that combination with you. You have a lightweight, durable, well ground knife, and it's not look that threatening, so I use it a lot, and it's a good knife. Next one is not exactly a knife, it's a pocket boy silky saw, but it's also something that if I go and travel, I take it. Usually I like, when we do barbecue, I like to use natural wood, but dry wood. I mean, not all those artificial lighters I used to do. So I cut some dead wood or dry wood, and it seems small, but it's highly efficient, this one. So I use it when I go to a family trip or something like that. Carry it, it's light, doesn't take too much. This one is in my workshop. This one is the Spyderco Waterway. I choose this one because it has an excellent grind. It's a fixed blade, and I always prefer fixed blade over a folding blade. It's more stable and durable. And this one is from LC200N, so I don't need to worry to clean it up too much. I use it, I put it back. If some fluid or something splash over it, I need to less worry. From other knives, you know, stainless steels are tend sometimes to get stains, and the LC200 is 100% or 99.99999 rust proof or corrosion resistant, so I find it more effective. As I said, it's a bit dirty, I need to clean it up, but I can wash it with soap hanging out, and I don't need to worry about rust. So this one is always in my workshop, ready to do anything I need to cut something, and it's unless it's a precision cut, this one is good. Next one is one that I didn't have any chance to use, but it's a Japanese utility outdoor agriculture knife. It's interesting, and I want to use it. The Japanese have every tool for every task. So this one is for cutting. This one is for digging or praying. This one also for cutting ropes, and if you need teeth or something like that. And it's flat over here. It's very sharp, stainless steel. And I carry it in my car, and I'm waiting for the chance to use it. They also said that you can plant, flowers, stuff like that. You use it to dig a hole, and it's shaped like that. Take the ground and put the plant. Nice. Something interesting to use. I haven't had a chance to use it yet, but I count it as one because I'm just waiting for the chance to use it. So it's there. Next, I'm gonna last knife, and then I'm gonna move to tomahawks. It's this one. This is the Gosman Monster 3V Beast. It's my axe. Oh, why I call it my axe? Because it's a hand axe shaped as a knife, extremely thick from 3V. If I need to do something like hard use, chop some wood, split some wood, it's the perfect. It's heavy, and the biggest advantage that you have all this sheer power, and you can put it in a bag, and it's not like a big axe. I have a big axe of Liam Hoffman, but I don't have a chance to use it because I don't want to carry it because it's very long, and I can get as effective as it is. Israel is not place full with virgin foresty lands. Most of it are nature reserve and not too much place to do camps or stuff like that. So it's an excellent knife, and it's proved itself. Okay, tomahawks. This one is the RMJ loggerhead. It's more of a military use tomahawk. It's not utility. I tried to use it in the past as utility. I even thinned it a bit. It's not a utility. You can use this hammer as a utility, but it's more of a breaching tool, less than a utility or self-defense or something like that. So it seems less and less time. Sometimes I take it if I go to a trip, but I see that it stays not in use. Other stuff stays in use. Maybe it's a habit, maybe because I like the RNG stuff, but as I said, it's more for a military use. Next one is this Swamp Rat Sniper Devil. I forgot, it has this long name. I have it for years, and I use it to disassemble some from furnitures and other stuff. It's very efficient tool. It's very thin. It cuts very well, and this one is extremely good pry bar. You can stuck it in something, spin it, and it will wedge out. Very good tool. And it's very strong also from SR 110. As you see, it's in use. As a utility, it's more efficient than the RMJ for splitting stuff, but for breaching, this one is better. So this is it. And last one is this. Now, why I have this one? This one, just to show, it's not sharp. See, it's not sharp. This is a purely breaching tool. 2 years ago, I was in my car and it started to take out fire while I was in it, and I went outside and it's had it all lit up with all the gasoline and everything. It's like a fireball. It was very, very, very fast, and I said to myself, I need something in reach in the car, that I can use to if something like that will ever reoccur. And I have a family with me. Okay, so this one is a breaching tool. It's a light breaching tool, but I think it's good enough to break glasses, to deform or try to open car doors, or move the car. Car have thin, I think, to spread it or something like that. It's very intuitive to use. I think it's strong enough. I have also a big pry bar over there, but sometimes only what you have in reach, really near you, will be your only tool. So I chose this one and I take it with me. Also very intuitive to use. It's like a tomahawk. Over here you have a hammerhead to break stuff or deform it. Over here you have this part. I think you can pull stuff or also deform stuff, and of course the pry bar, which is also okay. It's not something that can be as efficient as a professional breaching tool, but I think as first, the only thing that you have and it's in which it can be good enough, that and something to cut the seat belt, but I always have a knife with me. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed and have a great weekend.